browsing for paths.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I shouldn't be tired. But yeah, it's one of those things that sometimes you just get tired for some reason. Hey, Guts, welcome in. How's it going? I think it's after I ate some dinner. I think that's what happened. I'm doing well. Doing well. Somewhat relaxing day. Although I had to go to the dentist today because I had to get my cleaning done. And that's a pain. Both literally and metaphorically. Literally because, I mean, I never like going to the dentist, you know, and metaphorically because I pay out of pocket because I have no dental insurance because I don't have a job to cover that. So, yeah. So, yep. That's why... literal and metaphorical. You want to sleep right now? Go to sleep. You don't have to be here. You're okay to not be here. Congrats on the 5K. Thank you. You love the reply with thank you for the constant support. And I was like, what you mean? I'm your biggest hater. If all my haters were like you, I mean, more haters then, please. If you're asleep right now, you're doomed? What do you mean you're doomed? And yeah, dentists are, it was, what, 350 bucks or so for cleaning? You gotta get that every, like, what, 3-4 months? The next one's in November. So yeah, like every 3-ish months. Way too expensive. Way too expensive, but I guess you gotta do it. There was a point where I didn't go to the dentist for like nearly a decade or a decade. So, you know, now I gotta start taking care of my teeth. So I really shouldn't be missing anything. So, you know, it's okay. So after last night, after I got off and I was running into the issue with a freaking the walls. Like I went, stepped away for a moment, like 15 minutes, and then came back, and then like within 30 minutes, it was all working. Because of course it was, because I could just focus. I wasn't like streaming. I just and thinking of what I'm gonna say. I don't want to, be quiet for too long. And that's 10 o'clock. If you sleep right now, you'll wake up at 1 a.m. and you will not be able to sleep till what? Why would you only sleep for 3 hours? Is it more than 10 years since you went to the dentist, but you never had a cavity before, so you're chilling? I mean, yeah, I had to get a root canal, so not as nice. Yeah, I didn't take care of my teeth very well. So yeah, as long as you keep take care of your teeth, I guess it's all fine. But let me show you the setup working after last night. If you go to sleep early, you'll wake up so early. Anxiety, I guess. I never had trouble sleeping, so I guess I don't know the feeling. So so we had the problem of these spazzing out up and down, and now if I come here, they will move up and down smoothly, and they'll come down smoothly. They'll also come up smoothly. So, yay, it's working. So, if I kill this guy first, and then I come here, so we can see the walls here. Right, these pop up or come down afterwards, and it's all good. It all works. I used to take medication and sleep for 3 hours only? Oh, man. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I've never had trouble sleeping. So, thankfully, because my mom has trouble sleeping, so thankfully I did not inherit that. Like, when I go to sleep, my brain is just off. Like, I don't think about anything. I just go to sleep. So usually within like 5 minutes, I'm asleep, assuming I'm tired, of course. If I'm not tired, then doesn't matter, but if I'm tired, then within 5 minutes I'm asleep. So yeah, we got the walls working all correctly, all properly. So some things I gotta do though still is I want to change up the camera cutout. Right, so right now if I was to, let's say, go to this room, right, we have this, and I just want to basically change the size of this. So we now can, because we're automatically already filtering out the rooms. And also I need to, well, set up the collisions. That is also not set up. Yep. Your big recent issue is that you keep scrolling for hours on your bed. So you go to bed at 1 a.m. still scrolling. I mean, yeah. Like, so what I do is I have a laptop. I'll like put on a video on YouTube and like lay down, and then within like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I put it to the side and go to sleep. I don't know. That works for me, but of course it doesn't work for everyone. You found a setup in your phone to lock every social media after midnight? Worked very well yesterday. Nice. Yeah, see, I'll just go on YouTube and just watch something. Usually by that point, I've already watched everything for the day, so I don't really have the issue. Well, yeah. This collision wall. When it's activated, Set collision. I can't do set enable collision. What did I do before? I still have the original here. I made sure. I was getting the component by class. And then setting it. Let's copy this over. That's how I was doing it. So when the room's activated, it is set to block. It's deactivated. It's set to not block. What are the plans for today? I want to set up the collisions. So I want the collisions to finally be working properly. And then that means the room, like functionality, pretty much should be done because the walls are done. And that means we can continue doing the decoration stuff for the rooms. So that's kind of the plan. Unless you have other preferences. So this is now set up, but so if we come here, this is now a wall. Great. This is now a wall. This is also solid. But I believe if I kill these guys, I think the floor is still solid. Yes. The floor is still solid. And the reason for that is this thing. This needs to set collision. I think I removed this originally. I need to re-add it. Oh, this. This is probably fine. Okay, where's a room that has... Oh, over here. So... Did I get that wrong? Where are you? What? Why is this affecting the walls here? That shouldn't be affecting any walls. Okay. It should only affect the hidden walls for one. What I can do is set up two separate ones. One that is a hidden room or hidden room section, and one that is like a collision section. Because that not everything needs to have both. It'll be just simpler to set up, I think, then. So let's do that. So I'm going to duplicate it and say activated collision. From collisions, which will do the same thing, but here it's just going to set collisions, and just this is going to be set collision. Yeah, owner set enable collision. If it's activated, then it's on. By default, it's not activated. Yep. So theoretically, all we need to do is go through the rooms and just assign that to the floors, which is now AC. Activated room collisions. Let's really actually test this before I. Okay, so we're locked in. Great. We're locked in. Why did I just fall out? If I play, can I go unlit play? Why is this not have collisions? Hold on. That's collisions. So the red walls currently don't have collisions. Why? Oh, it's because no, why do they not have collisions? That's odd. Because they should also be creating this. If I just go hit play. Wait, why don't those guys have? None of the... Excuse me? Why don't you guys have the collisions being created? Excusez-moi. Why is it I always have like the basic stuff that should work just out of the game just not work. I mean, what if I just... Wait. I mean, I'm just curious. All I did was just... What? I do... Okay, what's going on? I literally took this and duplicated it here and it doesn't work. Excuse me? The amount of confusion I have is very high. Right, this is all, this one works. But if I just copy it here, it doesn't work. Oh, when the wall's not enabled, it doesn't create the collision. It should still create the collision. That's the problem. This should still happen. No matter what. Because it's basically on the side. Why is it working for the other ones though? That's odd. And then that means that this should also still happen. No matter what. Yes. Let's do a little sequence note here. And you now go in there. Okay. A little dirty, but it's fine. Hey, Stormwind, welcome in. You put me on earlier and I had to go. 3 of your cats were watching, following your mouse. He's an audience. Is that why I have 3 viewers right now? Those are the 3 cats? Nice. I approve. This will trigger room deactivated. I need to now make it so I only do this if wall is enabled. So let's change some stuff. Here, I need to put this earlier. And if the wall is enabled, then we do all of this. You made a pretty long story in your own for your characters in the game? Nice! You give it ChatGPT and told to make a long story, and I have a 20-page book for your game. It's actually quite interesting. ChatGPT can read it to you. Wait. ChatGPT now has wait, do you have the free version or the premium version of ChatGPT? Just so I'm curious if that's like a free version thing or that's a premium version thing. Because I don't remember seeing. I have the free version, so I don't remember seeing like the audio option. It's free. Oh, really? Is it really? Hold on, I don't remember seeing this. I mean, yeah, I mentioned the 4.0 thing. Where is... Where do you... I can change the model. I can make the... I can regenerate it. I can copy it. I don't see a... Where do you go for... Yeah, I don't have that. My options are just copy, regenerate, bad response, and then change model from 4.0 to 3.5. I don't have a read aloud. Maybe you have access to a new feature? But this is all I have. That's all I got. Copy, regenerate, bad response, and just the version. Just swap from 4.0. I don't have a read out loud. Aha, there we go. Wonder if it's a setting or allowance? Maybe. I didn't really go through settings or anything. You have a sound icon? Yeah, I don't see anything like that. Hey Marvin, welcome in. How are you doing your skills spell tree system? What are you using? I have my own blueprint system that I set up using gameplay tags. You like to have a skill tree per weapon? I would do it with data assets. My current weapon system, which is also how the enemies have their systems created, is using data assets for weapons. So I have like a base weapon, and it has just like special attack, the base animations, some stats for it, and I can add more. But from it, I basically create sub weapons, etc. And so what I end up having is like this. This is my current greatsword weapon. I have my animations for knock up, knock down. It has the attack anims. It has my overpowered damage currently plugged in. The attack type, if I have special attack, it would be here as well. And then if for enemy ones, like all my enemies are also using the same data asset as the base. So for example, the Great Spider, right, it has a ramming attack because I've put it in under a different parent class that's like a child of the base one. So it also has ramming. So I can create a system that now will take the information from these and using blueprint interfaces,
pausing for ads,
grab it when it's available and not when it's not. You want to say game tags? Yes, game tags. Drink time. Today's drink of choice is pink hair dye. Why pink? Question is, why not? I see nothing wrong with pink hair dye. I can drink it and basically you won't be able to tell the difference. It's all pink on the inside. Corrosion e-girl incoming. I don't know about that one. There was a point when I wanted to create a VTube avatar though. Not e-girl avatar though. I think at one point before I started streaming again and making content, I was like, maybe I want to do like look into creating my own VTuber avatar. Just to see if I can do it. And I kind of started doing research. I'm like, I'm not good enough at drawing like anime to do it. I think I could, if I had access to it, like already a good drawing, I could rig it probably and learn how to do that. It takes some time, but I'm technical enough, I think, to do it. But other than that, nah. If I was to do like if I was to do like a VTuber avatar, I'd want to be done what's his name? In the style of Kota Hirano, which basically is the guy who made Hellsing. And I just really like Hellsing. You know, that. I just really like Hellsing Ultimate is one of my favorite anime. It's actually that right there. That's Hellsing. Yeah. I was like, look, like, can I draw that style? I'm like, no, I can't draw that style. I mean, that's just such a like. I just love the eyes and just the style. It's just really cool. If I ever had a VTuber done, it would be like in this kind of style. I don't want the super pretty or whatever. No, I want it in the dark style. I like it a lot too. You were so young when you watched it, and I don't remember what the version you watched. I watched the original and I watched the Ultimate. There's some things I liked about the original, which is like I really actually enjoyed the final fight of the original, but I like the story and everything of the Ultimate much better. How about using a meta-human avatar than live link? No. At that point, why don't I just become person? If I'm gonna go through like so much trouble to make it look like realistic, like then I just might as well be myself, I feel like. At least for me. Like at that point, I'd rather be myself. Which is what I am. Hidden game. There's a girl. Miko? Yeah, called Miko. You talking about her? Yeah. I mean, she's kind of the poster child. I don't know if that's the right term. She's like she's the big one that kind of started it. I mean, her sister's bonkers. It's also she used Unreal Engine for that, which is like extra like insane. Oh, what if I did Hidden Shadow? I think we had issues with this before. Maybe not anymore. Oh, okay. Hidden Shadow works because now it's, I think, properly going to be doing it. Recurring game anyways, mixed styled avatars of real pictures, or you can make random. Yeah. But again, like it was an idea I had like a while back if I wanted to go like do like VTuber stuff just so I could have an avatar. Never went anywhere. And create like having a professional make a VTuber avatar is not worth it when you're starting out. It's one of those where you should just, you know, if you want to become do VTuber stuff, do it on like a free one or make one yourself, right? A lot of people just do that. They just make their own. Okay, I'm now stuck in here. Excellent. So now if I was to... Okay. And now now I fall out. Perfect. So that is now all done. Yeah, so now I need to add the hidden floor to all the levels. Yeah, I mean, there's the new Code Mika was releasing the Mikoverse. I don't like the name. I'll be honest. I don't like the name purely because it has the word verse in it. Meta, anything with the word meta or verse in it is now just like, I don't like it by default. Because the whole metaverse thing was such a stupid thing that it has plagued, for me, anything that has the word meta something and something verse. Even though they're completely unrelated at this point, right? Mikoverse is not at all related to Metaverse. But the fact that it has the word verse in it is just... I hate that I don't like it myself, but I can't deny that that is the way it is. But if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, I would highly suggest checking her out. Oh, yeah, I also finally found out why the last time I YouTube videos has like sorry YouTube dashboard allows you to download your own videos, like your own content, as a download button there, which is great. And I used it last time, and I created a short, and I was looking at it like, why does it look so like blurry? I mean, maybe it's just that's just the quality, maybe. And then I downloaded a recent video. I was thinking maybe making like a small video on the my discussion on doing the blockouts, and I realized that it's blurry as well. I was like, oh, it's odd. So I went and checked out the actual like video, like the VOD, and it was nice and sharp. And I realized that for some reason, even though YouTube allows you to download your own videos, they don't download at the quality that it is. If it's 1080 or 1440 or whatever it is, it doesn't download that quality. It downloads at 720p. So the reason it looked like crap and blurry was because it was downloaded at 720p. So I had to find and download a third-party program that allows me to now to download my own videos at the max quality. So I can make like videos or shorts out of them if I want to. Which is stupid. And you might be like wondering, well, doesn't Twitch have like a shorts thing? Like it has an entire thing for it? Yes. But I do 1440p on YouTube at a higher bitrate compared to 1080p on Twitch. So at a lower bitrate. So the quality difference is high between the two. So yeah, I mean, to put in perspective, the high quality video, like one of my streams downloaded, at 720p was like a 2 gigabyte file. The highest quality allowed me to download, which was the 1440p version, at highest quality, was over a 9 gigabyte file. So it was literally over 4 times the quality, effectively. And I know it was quality and not just the file size because it allows me to download MKV and MP4s. I first downloaded MP4, which was a 4 gigabyte file. It was still blurry. Once I downloaded the MKV version, it then became a 9 gigabyte file, and then it was like, okay, now we're getting there. Like, maybe there's some kind of like quality loss there still, but at least it's like it's as close to the original as I can get. Obviously, for like my own videos, I can just grab my own videos, like my YouTube videos. Any completed video I have in a folder. But I'm talking more of like for streams. Like if I want to make like a video of a stream or whatever, I didn't realize the reason it looked like crap and I was looking, I was like, this is not good enough, is because I could not get access to the original quality. Good job, YouTube. Good job. And so I learned. Okay, so I want to now that we have this all working, I want to go in and change this right here, this cutout. Should be relatively easy, because that's just controlling this. So I could do now full arm length. And I can also make it considerably taller and considerably wider. Because why not? Maybe it's taxing to have the full quality available on demand for everyone. Yeah, it probably is. So they have the video, they don't give it to you. I mean, maybe it's a... Yeah, I don't know why. Because I'm downloading my own video. I understand, like, maybe it's a YouTube Premium option to download someone else's video at higher quality, but I'm downloading my own. That should not have a effect. You know? You have a question I may know how to fix? I have an answer to the question. The answer is 3. Pleasure doing business with you. It's 42. Oh, my mistake. See, I was wrong. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So now I don't even have the it doesn't even look like the walls are going up or down. It just looks like they're just always down. Ooh. That's a problem. Oh yeah, I also have. Interesting that it pushed me out. Oh, it wasn't able to push me out before because I was basically stuck between 2 objects. Okay, so that's like a building thing that I need to take consideration. Oh, right. The reason I wasn't doing. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, so you can still see them going up and down, like all the way up there. Okay. Things seem to be working. Why is the... Oh, interesting. The minimap is slightly unhappy in this location. Because at this height, right, the level appears. And I'm just a little bit lower than it. So this is good to know. So I might not want to do too many, like, of these kind of stairs. Oh, what? Oh, I fixed this, but I think it crashed and I had to redo this. That's right. The main level then opens a small battle level as a level instance in the sky. The lower level does not have enough mesh bounds, but the NPCs does have enough mesh bounds, but the NPCs don't move when told. But the added level already has enough mesh and doesn't do anything. Make sure you have the dynamic mesh turned on in the settings. It's project settings. Navigation mesh runtime generation. Dynamic. Make sure that's on dynamic. Otherwise, any kind of runtime stuff will not work. That was a fix by having it. Oh no, I have it here. Odd. It should have went up. Can I get another test subject here? Why do you stay down? You shouldn't. This contains isn't working. Oh, it's because this is checking the collision walls. So I actually need to change this a little bit around. So I need to check right. So I need to make sure this is valid. If it is, then we check if it's not, and the thing we're checking is oh, this is getting the actor component reference. I need the actual wall reference. What? Yeah, because this has the walls. So when I'm creating this, I'm setting the wall reference of self. I'm going to wall AC reference. Wall reference. Actor exposed on spawn. Why can't I just open it from here? There's my interfaces. Room walls. This is wall AC ref. And now I need wall ref, which is the actor. This now goes here. This goes here. Pile here. I can get Get owner. Get owner. That's a component. Why does it always default to the actor from here? Grumble, grumble, grumble. But now I need to now do this for all of these. Okay. So here I can now check. I need to check if both of these are valid. Actually, yeah, might as well. Is valid. Make sure both of these are valid. Assuming that it is, I need to check this wall reference if it contains it. It's a bit of a mess. But we can clean it up a little bit. Okay. So now, if we test it, it should not be fixed. So let me find one. So here, if I come to here, yep, it goes all the way up as it should. Perfect. And the one there goes up and down right there at the corner there. It moves up and down. Maybe I make it just a little bit less wide. But it's not working. Do I have a wall somewhere here? I can test this room here. Looks good. One thing that I need to do. Excuse me. I don't know why. What's with the frame rate right now? Why can't I hit anything? One thing I need to do though is so these ones are disabled. I think I'd love to disable the rest when they're not being like used constantly. I think it's it's already kind of disabling itself. You just see something. Because here it goes on the timer, and then when it's adjusting based on player, it's great, it's working. But when the rooms activate, it stops this timer and then starts the raised walls, etc. It does these. And then when it reaches the final location, it clears it. So it should be actually only running it when it needs to, effectively. Already, so theoretically we should already be good. Okay. Let's go and update the rooms now. Let's continue where we were. Close out of here. Go to our rooms. And I think the last one we did was this J room vertical. Yeah, this is the last one we did. So the one thing that I did notice right now is if I have something that is like I'm hiding right behind this, right? It's so hard to see. Can I put a light won't work here. So if I just move these just out of the way for demonstration.
Ads are here. Pausing
Oh.
for ads.
Next time, I'll do the demonstration after the ads. But basically, I think I can't have these gaps where the walls are. I think I basically need to literally have the stuff go into the walls. Or I need like a separate check to see if I'm inside the room compared to the one that's checking the walls. Because basically, as I extend my room border a little bit to encompass the walls, I could theoretically be right here in the middle of this room, of this block, and the walls will come up, and I'll get sandwiched here and get stuck. So either I have a gap where these never go to all the way to the edge, or they literally go to the edge, where they're inside of the wall. Where it means it needs to look good while it's inside the wall, and it needs to look good while it's not inside the wall. And I think the easier solution... I don't know what the easier solution is. Okay. So effectively, we need to prevent the player from being sandwiched. If I go to my room manager, right, you can see that it is literally right here. So it's in the middle of this wall because it needs to overlap. I could put it like right here, but either way, that means theoretically you could still be in the spot and not right, and this could happen. So I could add a second collision box that actually does the check. It's not what I was thinking of doing, but now that I've found that error, or basically I have another box inside of it that does the check. Because this one does the overlap, right? Yeah, this is the one that does the overlap. And I have another one that does the get overlapping actors. And then so we can have two separate ones. I did overlapping blocks. I don't care about the pawn. And that means on this, I don't care about these two. Oh, this one can maintain. Oh, this one I probably need to modify. That's fine. Overlapping box can stay there. So this right now is checking for room manager. Well, it's manager. Yeah, that's fine. And so what I can do is now this overlapping box can be like a tiny bit bigger. And then it theoretically will work. Because now I can put this here, scale it so it's inside the walls. I actually need to make this maybe like 34. And now we should be good. So now we have... Oh, can I... Shape color. Okay, instead of green, the actual intellectual room can be green. This is the walls. Is that clear? The red's really hard to see though. So we can't have it purple, can't have it red. Yellow it is. Okay. So theoretically that has now fixed the problem. If I was to play from here. And I'm here on the edge. It's fine. If I come here, now it comes up. Perfect. And if I was to leave this area, it stops it. Okay. Let's adjust all the all the rooms. Hey, we fixed a problem. So you know what? I'd say that's a success. Why Monk S? We fixed the problem. It's good now. Everything is good. Problem solved. You know, it is now better than it was before, and it was not hard to adjust. Some things I know are going to be still like, will need to be adjusted later on, but those are small things. What do I need to change all the rooms? Oh, just this. The thing I'm just doing right now, just really quick. Basically, this. I need to take this and move it over so it's kind of inside the room, and then I just need to scale it so it's still inside the room. Why is it? Oh, is it because it's a big one? It's a large one, so that's why. I need to scale this so it's still inside the room. Like so. You're kind of distracted with your hair? That's all good. How is it that you went from... So at one point you said you use KEKW a lot. I added KEKW, used it a little bit, and then that was it. And then now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're like, I use XDD a lot, and then you started using XDD all the time. Because before you never used it, until you mentioned it at one point. I'm very skeptical on your definition of using all the time. I feel like it's using all the time once you like realize it, and now you're using it all the time, which is fine, by the way. I just find it amusing. So it's not funny? Now that I know what it means, it makes sense for you to use it? Ah. I see. I see. Okay. Now the interesting thing oh, okay, I see. Is the emote actually called XDD and not XDDD? Because I think the emote's actually called XDDD. And I say that because I searched XDD on BDTV emotes, and it's all 3Ds. This one's XDD-ing, but 3Ds, 3Ds, 3Ds. There is no 2D version of it. So, do you have the right emote, my good sir? Have you been writing the wrong one? You always used XDD? Interesting. I wonder... Oh, interesting. So on 7TV, there is XDD. But on BTTV, the one that is available on YouTube, there is no XDD. It's XDDD. And unfortunately, you don't have access to 7TV on YouTube for some reason. I wish we did. So no XDD for YouTube, sorry. Or no XDD emote because it's on 7TV. Your sarcasm can adapt. Are you that powerful? That you can adapt to any scenario? Do I need to... I need to change this. Still be 32. I don't want it to be taller. I just want it to be wider. Not powerful, just hateful. There are worse things in life. I'd say you shouldn't hate people. You shouldn't hate things, but as long as you only hate me and nothing else, I mean, I guess that's fine. Then I mean, like, whatever. I'll deal. Nah, I don't really hate stuff. Ah, see, keyword there is the word stuff. Stuff is a thing. Since I'm not a thing, you confirm that you hate me. Thank you for the confirmation. I had my suspicions, but you know, it has now been confirmed. I appreciate your honesty. Very brave to assume you're a person, not a thing. Well, thank you. I've never been called brave before. That's a nice compliment. Okay, a couple more rooms, and then we do decoration. It's already the 25th of the month. Holy crap. Which makes me like... The fact that it's the 25th of the month makes me a bit concerned also. Because there were two positions that I applied for, I had good interviews with, I felt. And they're like, yeah, we want to hire someone. Well, one was by the 15th, which they said they're still discussing when I contacted them last week. And same thing with the other one. And they said by the end of the month, they were hoping to find someone. And it's now running to the end of the month. I'm like, does that mean they're not going with me? Or is just they're still deliberating on something? It's always the worry, the concern when things like that happen. But that's okay. You will find something soon. I'm glad you'll find something. Hopefully I will too. No, I understand. You meant yourself. You just got cut out there for a moment. Now you have to, pretend like you care. So yeah, I understand. No, you don't dare to think about your future. Okay, I'll think about your future instead. I'll do the thinking about your future instead. Give me a bright future. And I'm not saying that just because I see the sun coming up. And it's about to get brighter in my room, I'm pretty sure. And I'm fearful of that. It's not just because of that. Definitely not. Okay, so we're now in this room. So I'm going to... So I really didn't like these stairs. So I'm actually going to change this. Why did... Odd. Why did it work that way? Bread is good. Hopefully short as well. Yeah, hopefully it won't be bright for too long. Although, the longest day of the year happened already, right? Longest day of the year. Yep, it happened on the 20th. Which means... why is there a time? Which means it's now finally gonna get starting to get darker earlier and earlier now. Why is it when I search longest day of the year, it has a time? What do you mean 1:50 p.m. is the longest day of the year? Yeah, but why is there a time? If I'm talking the longest day, then this is the day. Why is there a time? It's winter where you are? Yeah, well, you're lucky. You've been telling me about your nice temperatures, and I'm just sitting here just envious of you. Also, I'm probably going to be changing up this jump pad system, quote unquote, down the line. I realized that instead of having the one blueprint, having both of these is kind of silly. I should have just the pad and just be able to select an actor of anything in the entire level, whether it's another pad or an object or anything, and just have that be the destination. So that way, I can have it go from here to here and backwards. But if I only want it in one way, or I want to go from one to the other automatically, I can have it do that as well. So that's something I'll be setting up later. But for now, let's do some of this. Oh, I got it dead on. I didn't even realize it got it dead on. Oh, that's so good. Let me come here. I'm gonna grab one of you. There we go. That's good. More flexibility. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly why. Okay, so we have a little bit of a thing here. Walkway here. I kind of want to utilize this space. And I want to utilize verticality here. So let's do some like walkways. Kind of set up here. Maybe also have like a jump pad here and a jump pad here. what else could we do here? I want something different here. I don't want it always to have. So we can do something like this. Let's not have it all the way to the edge here. Something like that. And I kind of want to put something maybe in the middle here as like an island. What if I had something like this? It's a little bit too easy to jump here. Maybe have something like hanging here. And and then I kind of want to do something below as well. Let's do. Oh, I don't. I want to do something below, but I don't. I want this to be a little more precarious. So. Maybe we just do it like this. So I like the idea of the upper level being a little more precarious. But I guess it's fine if it's a little bit safer. I did this. Something like this. Okay, so we have, I need to move this platform. But now we have like all of this, which turns back around, which has a nice little area here. And then we have this. And we have the entire upper level that now also has, it's going to have a little floating platform here. Okay. I should move. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm only gonna have the platform, the jump platform here, go up, just because I don't like the platform being in the middle of the walkway here. Although I could put it maybe here. I just still have the destination pad here. You're playing 7DTD. 7D. What is 7DTD? It is not something I'm familiar with. 7 days to die. Ah, okay. The game that is somehow still not released. It's so dark all of a sudden. What? This is the dark corner. No one likes the dark corner. Version 1.0 experimental release, baby. Nice. It possibly will come out soon. Yeah, like I always wonder about like games like that where, like, yeah, it's definitely not out. It's definitely in early access still, but like, is it any different at that point from, assuming there's no bugs? If they were to fix up all the bugs and just wanted to add new features, they could say this is a release and then just add new features as they went along. Because I'm curious how things will change once they release. Will they development stop all of a sudden? Because if not, then there's no difference, right? I guess. In the 10 years, they changed a lot. Yeah. I'm curious how it'll be after they release the full, quote unquote, full version. If it'll continue to change like constantly as well. That's one thing. Like I tend to avoid early access games because they change a lot. Because sometimes when you play an early access game, you no longer want to play the full release because you've played the early access enough, and even though they've changed stuff and there's new stuff afterwards potentially. It's like you're now replaying, you have to replay the same stuff a bit. And it doesn't have the same feeling. So a lot of times I avoid early access games. Except like things like Hades 2, then like that's fine. Whatever. Or like Baldur's Gate, I never would play an early access version of that. Never did. Never tried. I think after the release they would just add more, optimize more. Yeah, probably. Okay. Let's quote unquote decorate. So I'm just gonna go in here, turn off the camera masking so I can actually see these. So let's start placing these. Yeah, no idea what these will be. Doesn't need to be anything specific, but you know, it'll be something. That's all that matters. I do want to put in, I think, the kind of rail system, as we did in some of the other rooms. Just the small one. Is this not, why is it not snap 2? How did it not get, why was it not snapped? Odd. Okay, there you go. So I'm not going to have the railing here on a lot of this. That's fine. I just want a little bit in some areas, I think. Um, a little bit here and there, just to give the sense that there is railing in some places. Just whatever kind of railing it just happens to be very much destroyed. And you probably shouldn't be using it. Or let me rephrase it, relying on it. And let's do one in that corner, that's it. Or I guess this corner, actually. This is a pretty long piece. Okay. That's looking better. So now we can start populating along it. So this should now be along it. It's probably going to be like boxes and stuff. Excuse me. I really should get the mic. Like that. Ooh, that's what we can do. Instead of the, I guess we can have both. We can have these railings and like these boxes, effectively, kind of the same area. There's gonna be crates here and a few just along these areas. I'm also not, if any of you guys have noticed, I'm also not rotating them like at angles. That is gonna happen like when I'm actually like setting up whatever it is, right? Because this is just a guideline of like, okay, I want something here, maybe at these kind of variations in height to give it a little more interest, but it's not like a set in stone thing that I'm definitely gonna have something that big there at that size. It's just like, okay, let's get a feel for it. Right? Are these in the way? Let's make sure they're not, if they are. I kind of want to put something in the middle here. I want to design later on maybe something that maybe floats in on top of the lava or whatever it is, that when you jump on it, you have like, after a brief moment, it like dips underneath and it goes away. That if you stand on it, right, you'll drop in. Obviously you can run across it, you'll just take damage. So just a thought. It's only fitting that we put some boxes and stuff here. Should make it bigger. Why smaller? Bigger. I can put stuff on top of it, but for now, let's just focus on this area. There's two large things here with maybe smaller things nearby. Okay. Let's fix up the light. Where's the light? So let's make this a little bit better. 3,000 here. Uh, 3,500? At least for now. And then if I do another one here, so we can light up this area. This one now can be 2,500. Thousand. Okay. Bit better. Let's get a little more interest here. Again, not trying to light anything here, because no reason to at the current moment. Just needed enough to show that there's stuff there. You know, I want to put some stuff in the way. Yeah. Just a few little things in the way. Totally jump on top of that. Yep. Which means you could probably, if I made it just a little bit taller, jump on top of those. Right now you can't, but that's fine. This is all fine. No problems here. I like this. This is nice and open. I kind of want something right here. And maybe, put something else. in the middle again. Um, yeah, okay. That feels like a good amount of stuff. Like I don't feel like it's like I have to maneuver around things, but I don't feel like I'm like claustrophobic with it. Maybe this one a little bit over though. There's a little more narrative at the start. It's good. This one starts out completely wide. Okay, so let's put some stuff. Let's get this room a little more filled in. Just take this. Empty space there is good. This also allows you to kind of jump this way and not have to take the stairs. I think what I'm going to do here is kind of put up a wall in a sense. Not literally put up a wall, but effectively it's going to function like one, where if you happen to run like into it, you're just gonna run into the wall and then you just press interact. But then it's in the way. Then it becomes in the way of the jump. So then I won't have it. I'll need to play around with the angles and then maybe it'd be fine. I guess yeah, it would be in the way. Flying game, that makes sense. Kind of want something here in the middle. Maybe something a little bigger. Like a statue or something can go here. Some kind of device. Who knows? But something that will make this look more interesting. That's really how I see it as. You could get stuck in there. Not stuck, but like. Yeah. Okay. One more interesting thing here. Um, that looks decent. So something there. Because now when you come in, you have to, there's an area you have to walk around. You can get line of sight. I'm basically thinking of line of sight in a lot of places like this. Because the AI has like the ability to hide. So I want to make sure that it's going to be able to hide in different areas. There's always something so kind of relaxing about doing this. You know, I feel like because I used to play Minecraft and I did like terraforming and stuff, and there was just always something so relaxing about actually just turning brain off and placing blocks in a way where like, okay, does this look like it's going in the right direction kind of thing? Oh yeah, I kind of always enjoyed that little aspect of things. I have a little walkway in here. No, I did terraforming by hand. Yeah, I played survival. Yeah, it was all survival. Yup. That was me. Survival terraforming. And like building dragons. That was me. I also built dragons, did terraforming, and created world eaters and giant perimeters. Yeah, I created the largest guardian farm possible in survival, where I literally update suppressed the bottom of obsidian portals to remove those blocks, so that way the zombie pigmen would just fall to their death and they would not take up the mob cap. It was over 3 million drops an hour on a single player world where I had no use for it. My computer at the time could not handle it. And it was kind of insane of a system. I wonder if I have... Oh, I do. I search... let's see if I... You're afraid that a shulker's trial was simply a nightmare to make it? Oh yeah, this is my build. This is one of the builds mid process. This is full copper before the update to the world height, where copper was just introduced, where it was very rare. Copper, half copper, half prismarine. It was over half copper, and this is all hand placed, terraforming and obviously build. But where is... Oh Oh yeah, there we go. Right, so this is the final dragon that was finished. That's the same one. But yeah, this is like, obviously the copper hasn't oxidized, but you can see some of the prismarine on here. Down here, at this point, there's all oxidized here, but it's not oxidized over here. Where is? Yeah, this is more of a full. This is the end, as you can see. It went from literally Y0 to build height. It is a full world height build from Y0 all the way to the top. Yeah. So, oh yeah, oh that's the thing. All right, this was me starting out. You hate flying in the end? Why? The light trade is just so simple. Oh man, this is it. This is the one I was looking for. This was my very first terraforming thing, and this is a full dragon that I put in here. He's holding like an island. This is like my first time when I was doing like any kind of like building in Minecraft. Not the first time I played Minecraft, but the first time I tried terraforming. This was it. I wonder if I can find like another previous version of it. I think it would be here. Oh, so I was going to build Cthulhu in one of the environments, and this was in the creative world where I was designing him. This was in the creative world. This wasn't in survival. I was going to build him, but this mountain range is survival. This is survival Minecraft where I created this mountain range from scratch. There was no, this was without Lightmatica, this was without anything. This was just me naturally just creating a mountain range. Yeah, this is the same mountain range. I was pretty happy with this one. I think it turned out really well. Only for entities to fly in complete darkness? Yeah, I mean, that's how you do it, right? That's how you play. So yeah, I did sorts of stuff. I wonder if I can find, as the last thing. I want to see if I can find a photo of my perimeter. Oh yeah, here's the build in progress. You can see I just made, basically I made wireframes and then I started filling it in. Basically made random shaped wireframes. Oh my god, so not this. There was another, I think I have a picture of it. I just remember in one of the servers I was playing on, I did a prank on somebody that had like a star base where they built like a small little castle thing. And as a prank, I went ahead and I flipped it. So like it was facing one direction, and then overnight I tore it down and I flipped it and built it the other way. That was a prank I did on them. Trying to find. Ah, yes. Yeah, there we go. This is my first terraforming and the first dragon that I did. Yeah. This is where the dragon thing started with me. But this dragon, if you're wondering how I did this was with 3D. So I did. You would take 3D models and bring them into Minecraft. But so what I did is I exported the Minecraft world. So this was all done right in Minecraft. I exported into 3D, had a 3D dragon. I placed him where it would fit perfectly standing on top of the environment. Like literally, he is like perfectly standing on top of the environment. And then in creative, I created him effectively. I textured him. I swapped out the blocks. I did like everything I needed to make it look like because otherwise, right, it's just all basic by default. And then I built it all in survival. Yeah, this is like, and this is the portal, by the way. This is all update suppressed. There's no obsidian blocks in the bottom of any of these portals. None.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Another dragon. Let's see if I don't have a good. Oh yeah, I mean this is a perimeter. You could see this is a perimeter where this is a farm. This is all there's the flying machine. This is all the ground just filled in. And this was just a skeleton farm that I made. This is 300 by 300 perimeter. Everything has been removed here. Like all blocks in that area. You can see here they are. I just made my own old skeleton farm where they just... Oh yeah, and this is my survival world where I built a dragon in the sky, and a troll kind of fighting the dragon. Why did I start playing though? 117. Mojang in 117 basically promised so much, and I was excited for it. And then they split it up into parts, and then they never released everything together. Basically, in 120, I think, is when they finally introduced the things they were promised in 117, and I lost motivation. I was like, the things that I wanted to do, I couldn't do. And I was just so demotivated with the updates that the things that I wanted just aren't there. Yeah, I was like, okay, cool, I'm done. I lost motivation. That's pretty much it. But yeah, like I did crazy stuff. Like this is the end, all terraformed. And single player survival. This is my 3 million Guardian farm. This is all them dropping. But yeah, it's you know, crazy stuff. I think I have good perimeter photos. Oh yeah, this is so this is the start of the nether perimeter. You can see there it is all the way to bedrock. I'm using a texture pack that made it black, but you can see this is like the start of it. Minecraft for You became a game that you play with your friends 3 weeks during the holidays, and that's it. Yeah, I played it for like, I mean, I played it and I streamed it and made videos for like a year, which is like a long time. But yeah, it's just, it was fun. But yeah, I just when a company promises you things and then they pull it back, or they don't you know, keep up with those said promises, like, right, that loses customers. It's not just Mojang, it's just everyone. If you're a company and you're like, game will be released on X day, or X feature will be there, or whatever it is, if you don't give them that feature as you said, people will be disappointed, and some people will just stop playing if they were playing, or not get the game. Case in point, No Man's Sky. promised the moon and more. And what happened when it released? It was one of the worst, released games ever. Now, like No Man's Sky, Mojang has released like all the things they kind of promised, pretty much. But, right, it's just took a while. Problem for you is that Mojang has the resource to make it happen, and they don't. Yeah, a lot of stuff they like the resources. But yeah, like, I mean, to this day, I still watch some Minecraft YouTubers. Like that, like there's still some I watch. Like they release like weekly content, and I watch it. It's just not as much as, it was before. But, that's normal to like go in waves. Like, hey, you watch someone for a while, and then, after a little while, you stop watching them and you come back maybe after a little bit. That's how I am, at least. I'm sure a lot of people are like that too. That's why like a lot of people say, like, for game companies, like, don't tell us when you're releasing the game. If you're not sure you will make that delivery date, don't tell us you're going to be releasing it. Instead of delaying the game, just don't tell us when it's coming out. Simple as that. Just tell us it's like, right? It's people are fine waiting for a game to take longer if it ends up being a good game. No one's gonna. I think Elden Ring got delayed a few times. Yeah, it was delayed, and it came out to like great acclaim because people waited and they saw, oh yeah, this was worth the wait. It's not always worth the wait, to be fair. But when it is, pretty good. It's complicated. There's marketing, there's investors. It's not that simple. Yeah, of course. It's never that simple. But if you're not sure you're gonna, like, how many times have studios gone burned? A lot of times. Yeah, when you're like a major studio, you're gonna push out that game when it's not ready. So I'm not even considering you. If you're Blizzard and you're just gonna release trash and that's not ready and to the public, or just scrap features entirely, this doesn't really concern you. But if you're like a smaller like indie team that isn't like bound specifically by like a major publisher that is like forcing you to release, and you have like your own choices, unless for sure you're in the last stages, just don't. It's fine. It'll be fine. To not say you're going to be releasing it, I think. A sort of game that has been alpha for 10 years? No, that's different. That's different. Like, if that survival I mean, assuming you're talking about 7 Days to Die. If they said, yeah, it's going to be coming out, you know, by the end of the year, and then it hasn't, that's a problem. Prime example of a game that I don't understand how people are still giving money to. What's it called? What's that space game that has way too much money invested into it? Crap. I forgot the name of it. Millions of dollars. No, not Starfield. The big one. Star Citizen. Yeah. Hey, Ray Silly. Welcome in. Star Citizen. They promised in 2015, if I recall. I think it was 2015. It was somewhere around there. That by the end of the year, they were going to have everything that they promised completed in the game, like mechanics-wise. They're still not done with it. Like, why are people giving them money? They have enough money. What are the people giving them money for an unfinished game that doesn't have any of the mechanics done? Not any of the mechanics, sorry. Doesn't have the mechanics that were promised done. Still. It's like at that point, like, I don't think it ever will be. That seems good. That seems good. Yeah. I think this is feeling good. Okay. Next floor. Good. That was the first floor. Oop. I want to put in like chains or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in like this, but I'm going to turn off collisions on these guys. So that way, because it's just going to be like thinner chains. I guess what I can do is do like 0.2. If not, like 0.1. There you go. That's better. It probably shouldn't cast shadows. I mean, it should realistically, but one thing I just realized, I don't have like a fill light in the world. I could add one in. Just have a fill light. AKA a skylight. I probably should have one in. If I add a skylight, Right? So basically, I want to brighten up this area. So movable. I don't need real time. Requires at least a sky atmosphere component. I can do specified cube map. So if I have like a little bit. Right? We're no longer getting the like black shadows. So let's do this, and I'm going to just copy this skylight, and I'll put it here. So if we play, we have a little bit, of that skylight, so it's no longer pitch black in areas. Also, we have a like highlight here. You can see that the shadows are now consistent. I've now set it up where even though the walls are moving up and down, the shadows are not, because they're just static to those rooms. So, which is good, which is what I wanted. Oh, that's I wonder if when I'm building these, I'll probably need to put the skylight in here and like remove it afterwards, just to see what it will be like in the correct configuration, because you can't have a skylight per level instance. But it's good to know that this is going to be how it looks in the end now. Okay. We were putting stuff here. So we have pretty large platform here. Honestly, I kind of maybe want to do it I want to do it like I did here. No, I don't think I do. I think it can stay here like this. And ooh, do I want to create some pillars? Where does this connect? Not quite where I'd want it to. Your aggregates will have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Get some good night's rest. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. 3? What? That one you lost me on, but that's okay. Have a good night. You already explained once? I mean, you expect me to remember things. That's a lot to ask of a man. Have a good night. You hate when you have to teach someone the same thing twice for someone? Well, with me, don't even bother teaching me. I'm like an old dog. Can't teach new tricks. Which was busted by Mythbusters. to be fair. You can teach old dogs new tricks. It has been busted. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. C++ confirmed. I haven't done C++ in a while, I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I need something there. I want to be able to... I don't want to block that area too much. If I make it like this... Like this... I think I can jump up here? I can. I can get up all the way up here. Cool. I like that. I like that. Obviously hard to jump onto it from this side. But that's okay. Okay. Do I want to put railings up top here? I mean, not on this thing. Not on this thing in the middle. I would like to have some kind of supports for these, honestly. I did this. Where does this come out? This comes out here. If I had it like this. I mean, that's a little bit better, to be fair. So maybe I will do this. And then what I can do is have it come out a little bit further here. That's a little bit better. And then I can have... the gym platform here. The platform could be... honestly, it could be here. Oh no, I don't... I'd want it to be then from this spot. There, jump back and go from there to there. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Need to adjust these a little bit. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Do I want to... also have like a slightly bigger base at the bottom. Yeah, kind of. That one I don't need to put in. That one's hidden. Which means, what do we do here on this side? I mean, I can do the same thing I did on the other one, which is basically put it in the lava. Well, I guess, it is technically connected at the walls here. So really, we don't need this pillar. It's really only out here that we need them. I still like this as a connection. This pillar here. Just a little more interesting. I think that's fine. Okay. Let's continue up on top. So I will take this. And I will put it kind of at the ends here a little bit. As our little broken railing. So I feel like it adds a little bit of interest. And because it is broken railing, I could put it here. It's not really going to hurt anything because we already have these kind of blocking the way anyway. I could make it a little bit easier / harder to go between like one of these sides by putting a railing on one side. That's a little broken here. Some sides will have no railing, like this side can have no railing. Oh, yeah, because this side technically has the lava underneath it. This one doesn't. This one does. So it sort of makes sense. And I'll do a very small little thing here. Okay. Railing is good. This is a big area of kind of nothing here. I want to have some kind of line of sight thing here. So let's put in some stuff here. Let's do something kind of large and maybe just thinking, do I want, so it cannot go in the walkways, that doesn't make sense, so it would need to be like this. Yeah, okay. Yep. That seems fine. Let's just put a little bit around them.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Okay. Just one more thing. And then we pause for ads. Okay. Just want to break it up from like every view. So from this view, it's broken up. From this view, it's broken up. This view is broken up, and from this view, it's broken. How much time do I have? Speaking of, this weekend is another PCG tutorial, and then the week after that is when I have to update, make the new update for this. I don't have to, but I'm going to be making the new update for this. First Sunday of every month is when I push out the updates. That also means that it was like 5 weeks this time, and then after that it'll be 1, 2, 3 weeks, right? Because last time it was on the 2nd, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks apart, or 5 weeks apart, and this time will be the 4th week. Yeah, so it's either 5 or 4, I guess. Depends on how it falls. And then again, it'll be 3 weeks. And then it'll be 4 weeks. Okay. So I got time to make this kind of look better. Or feel better. Which is important. Some of these might be damaged down the line. I don't think I want to put anything on these except the railings. I want to put stuff here, though. I think I want to put some stuff. I'll put some near the edge here. I don't think that's going to be in the way. And if I do something like this, it technically allows you to jump up, if so wished. Basically, as long as mobs can get you still, that's really my main criteria for making sure that it's not too too high or too low. I just have to think about how do I want the mobs to kind of navigate around this area. Do I want them to be able to jump up there? Or do I want them to be able to like hit you from there? As long as they can, that's gonna be all that matters. One thing I am gonna need to look into, because I haven't actually done it. I've watched tutorials on it, but I haven't actually implemented it. But it's pretty simple. Is just put in volumes for mob AI to right, not like going into these areas. So that way I can have one navigation mesh on top of the entire level, basically. But like it will think like, okay, it can go this way, but it will prioritize not going this way if it can. I feel like it's a little too much there. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. I think the walls might be moving a bit too much. But that's for later on too, folks. Can I just see this? What material do you have right there on it? Oh, I was using the basic ones. Okay, I can stay with the basic ones for now. It's just a note for me to swap them out for the one with the vertical masking later on. That way when we're down here, right, we don't see these. But I'm planning to modify these down the line anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I think this is fine. Do I want something here? I kind of want to... I don't want it something like that you would need to walk around, but maybe just oh, this is not all right. This is a little bit rectangular. Can you do something like that? Let's have something. Yeah, just have something here. Maybe a little bit thicker. Right, so that way there is some line of sight you can do here. So that's the benefit of being here versus out here. That if there are ranged enemies, you can get line of sight. Find some cover. Because this is not... This, I don't believe, will provide cover. These will. And, of course, mobs should be able to jump between these. Okay. Looking good. I think... I think we're good on this level. Just thinking. I just want one last little here. It felt a little empty there. Actually, I'm gonna put just a few more things here. There you go. Ah, it feels a little better. That feels a little better. Okay. Large corner vertical done. That's the second larger. The vertical large ones? Oof. Yeah, these are going to be like a thing to do. But, you know, looking at these rooms, there's now a whole lot more interesting, at least. Right. A whole lot more interesting. Actually, this one. I really like this one. Oh boy. This is the next one. Oh, this is the next one. Okay. Oh. Just real quick, I just want to see if we can spot our new room at all. Just a couple of attempts here. So you can spot it. That's the old one. Yeah, this is the old one. This would be the large ones. Small one. This is a large room next to me. Ah, here it is. We found it. Where's the mob? Oh, he's spawned. Yeah, he spawned there because I haven't adjusted their positions yet. There's no navigation mesh volume anyway. Looking good. The one thing I really wish I could do is do a freeze rendering and then go like out of game view and still see what is frozen, what is still like being rendered and not. Oh, it's okay. But yeah, it works. Yay. Okay, what the hell are we doing with this room? Because obviously I can't have it just be like an S, right? I feel like we should have like a little bit of a like a hot going up and down maybe thing here. Maybe this platform here will be at a higher elevation than the rest. I think that'll be at least a little more interesting. So I'll just grab what? I'm swapping here. Why? This is the bug in by 4. There it is. get out of game mode, put it back into, or get into game mode, get out of game mode, and it's fine. So what we can do is have, these are the railings here, right? On either side. To 3.5. If I did something like this, I could raise this right up. Just a tad. Just a tad to make it a little bit more interesting. Which also means you could theoretically, right? Ooh, but then jumping up here becomes problematic. Because we can no longer, jump all the way up top. You can jump from here down, but going up becomes a little more problematic. I mean, I could do it on both sides. I think if I do this, then I would want to potentially not have this connected like that, like the full way. Hey, Al, welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? Hope we're doing well. What if? What if? I did something like this. Which, and if I did something like this, this would mean I can still, from this side, jump across to the lower section. But now it's, now we have a little bit of a verticality change. That's a little bit better. You wish you didn't need a day job? I mean, I think a lot of people feel that way, where they wish they didn't have to like have a day job. But I mean, myself included, by the way. I wish I didn't need to have a job, but everyone does. Unless you have unless you like hit the jackpot and your parents are, you know, people like Bill Gates, extremely wealthy, and I don't know if he's sharing anything with his kids, and they want to, and your parents wants to, you know, pass along their wealth already, not just when they die. How do you get that? Unfortunately, you got bad RNG at birth, and now you're kind of screwed out of that. So now you have to go along with what you got and make the best of it. Bummer. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Be the bearer of bad news. I'm going to change this. Put it here. So that becomes more interesting. How do we make this room more interesting? It's quite a large open room. I could put a bit of a something in the middle here. Or I could just do this. Now, I just still want to be able to jump across. Can I still do it? No. Because the trick was to jump from here across. I can do it from this side across. I can't do it from this side. But that's fine because it still connects here and here. At least now it's asymmetrical. Which is better. I mean, I could. I mean, I could do this. Narrow places to fight where you can get dropped into lava. I kind of like the idea of. Fair. Do I want to do it on this side though? I would go all the way through. I don't think I do. I think I just want the one side. Because you can already dash across here. Yeah, so there's no need for it. On this side, because it's a longer thing, you can't do that. Now you can do this and then come here. Which is good. which is good. Trying to think, how else can we make this more interesting? I can't really go up on this one too much because I risk the I risk a bit of seeing what's above, which I can theoretically tweak, but I don't want to go too high. Okay. I think we go with this as our base. As I start putting things in, it might start feeling better. Actually, no, let me adjust the lighting real quick. That'll also help. Okay. Got a little darker corners. For now. For now, this is, I think, much better. At the very least, it's not lighting up, you know, the sky as much. We're already blocking the lights from going to the other rooms, so this should help, nevertheless. Just thinking. If I was to play, okay, so I have, okay, it's a little too dark here. If I come here, right, I can go here relatively easily, come up here, and go this way, come back. I almost kind of want a... You know what I kind of want? I almost kind of want something like this. That does mean he cannot jump. Can you jump from here? No. That means you can't no longer jump from here if I did that. Oh, that's so tempting, though. If I did this way... I still can't, yeah, I still can't jump. I didn't jump. Okay, so I can make this jump. I really need to introduce coyote time. So maybe I have this here, which again makes it a little bit more interesting on this side. I'll probably have these closed off on the bottom so you can't actually go into these areas. Also, but I think that's better. Anything else I can do?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I think it's definitely a whole lot more interesting than what it was. I don't know about it being like the best thing ever. It's far from it, but compared to the just S shape, right, as the base that we used before, right, then we have at least elevation changes. Depending on the side you're on, it's also right unique in height. You can go across here. This is different on this side. This has a bottom. I think this is good. I think this is good. I could theoretically not have these stairs here, have this just connect through, and have the stairs be here. But I kind of like the stairs on either side here. It's past 9 and the lights still don't turn on, but now we're finally going into the darker days. So soon it will start turning on earlier and earlier because I have my lights to turn on 15 minutes before sunset, which means it's already past 9 here. It's still not sunset. One thing that I am actually quite pleased with is so far we've only had a couple of hot days. I say that, but today was a hot day. It just hasn't gone that hot here because I think it's just cloudy, so the sun hasn't heated up the room. But outside it's pretty hot. Well, for this area it's hot. It's not hot by most people's standards. 78 is not hot. It's just warmer than usual. But it's going to the 60s and the low 70s as the highest after today for a week. Which is good. As long as it stays below like below 75, it's like manageable for me. Once it's 80, then I'm like, death. Okay. It is late, but let's test out and see if we can spot the level. Also, if you missed it, the walls are completely fixed now. Boink. Everything's working as it should. And that is not a room we've done. Walls here are working, which is great. Why do I not see any of the rooms we worked Yeah, that's one of the smaller rooms that we've done. Love to see the. Oh, here's the S room. This is the room we just did. Nice. I want to see something. What is? I'm guessing it's the walls. Wait. Wait. The scene is 30. What in a scene is 30? Oh, I should just instead of this. Stat unit. Close my view. The game threat is actually relatively low. It's the draw and the RHI that's high. The draw calls are at 48,000. It's the lighting, isn't it? It's the fact that I have dynamic lighting right now with Lumen. Although, because there's not a lot of triangles being drawn. Interesting. Yeah, this should be this. I mean, I'm not worrying about optimization right now, but it's interesting to know that the game thread is pretty low. Yeah, the RHI is high and the draw is high. Okay. GPU is, I mean, compared to the others, it's not high. The performance thing for the plugin is coming in the future, because right now, I don't know, some of you guys know, it is loading in based on distance around me. So it's actually loading in all of this, even though I am here. And so basically, it is going to, in the future, have a camera version where it should only load based on the camera. So it will not load like so much, which should tremendously improve performance, because it's just not even going to be loaded. But that's like a future update to the plugin. But it's on the list of things now for the developer of the plugin, so hopefully it'll come soon. There is supposed to be an update actually coming in the next few days that is supposed to give us the functionality to finally go downwards, which is what we want from start to finish, so yay. But I think for tonight, that is where we're gonna call it. Fix some things, improve some things. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna continue off with the decoration of this room and continue decorating the other ones. So, decorating, blocking it out, making it more interesting than, you know, the base shapes it is. And then afterwards, we can go and actually start setting up the spawning and put all the stuff, all the functionality is done. We just need to put them in, make sure it works, make sure there's no issues, and go from there, one thing at a time. But thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific for some more game dev. Hope to see you guys then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.